No, she didn't win gold. But the instantly viral professor and the more, talented B-girls made history together in Paris. Paris in the Place de la Concorde with Snoop Dogg in the audience and a global television audience tuning in. Rachel Gunn, Ph.D., is a 36-year-old lecturer at Macquarie University in Sydney with specializations in dance, gender politics, and the dynamics between theoretical and practical methodologies. In the Paris Summer Games, however, she is B-girl Ray Gunn, the lone representative of Team Australia in the inaugural Olympic women's breaking competition. Or at least she was for a couple of cringe-worthy hours Friday afternoon. As ephemeral as breaking is as an Olympic sport, making its official debut Friday as a discretionary addition to the program by the home country, but not currently a part of the 2028 Los Angeles program and unlikely to be added anytime soon. Ray Gunn's stay was even shorter than that, 3 battles, a mayfly's lifespan when viewed against the breadth of Olympic history. In those 3 battles Friday during the round-robin qualifying in the women's tournament, the men, or B-boys, compete on Saturday. Ray Gunn was skunked by margins of 18-0, 18-0 and 18-0. The scoring done by a panel of judges tasked with evaluating competitors in the categories of technique, vocabulary, execution, musicality, and originality.
I was never going to beat these girls on what they do best, the dynamic power moves,
said Ray Gunn, who, in contrast to her mostly teenage rivals in the competition, didn't start in the sport until her mid-20s.
So I wanted to move differently. I wanted to do something artistic and creative. Because how many chances can you get in a lifetime to do that on the international stage?
What is an Olympic sport? She said. It's so broad. Like, what are the similarities between dressage and artistic swimming? Or, the 100-meter sprint and the pentathlon? It's so broad that I just don't know what makes an Olympic sport. Breaking is clearly athletic. It clearly requires a whole level of dedication across a number of different aspects. So I feel like it meets that criteria. Breaking's Olympic debut packed the stands at La Concorde 1 with the curious, the nationalistic, the 2 French entrants drew wild applause, and those who simply couldn't get tickets to anything else. At its best, as in the final battle between Japan's Ami, who won gold, and Lithuania's Nika, the combination of sheer athleticism and supreme showmanship rivaled anything that occurred in, say, gymnastics. It also looked and sounded great on television, with the Eiffel Tower in the background, Snoop Dogg sitting in the front row, and hip-hop music blasting from the speakers. Which, after all, is the point, since the Olympics is perhaps most accurately described as a 17-day television show built around athletic competitions. The inclusion of breaking, the term breakdancing, is actually frowned upon within the sport. In the first place, in part, reflects a push by the IOC to draw in younger viewers, who quickly turned Professor Ray Gunn's awkwardness into an internet-conquering meme. There's so many people that are struggling out there. And this is why it's like the world needs this, said American Logan Edra, a 21-year-old Filipino-American whose B-girl name is Logistics. This is what the world needs. And I want to uplift that, because I know we'll help the world. I'm just really happy that that would be here, and I'm really sad that it's not in LA 28. American competitors, Logistics and Sunny Choi, were eliminated in Friday's round-robin qualifier, which contained more than a little irony. The dance/art form/culture/community/sport was born on the streets of New York in the 1970s, rising to prominence initially through the reach of hip-hop artists such as DJ Kool Herc and Grandmaster Flash, and later Hollywood depictions of the culture. Eventually, it even reached Australia. To hear Ray Gunn describe breaking in terms of our culture is to know it belongs to the world now. It also contains hints of a shark-jumping moment for the sport, which may have been confirmed when LA 2028 chose sports such as flag football and lacrosse to add as its discretionary choices, leaving breaking, it appears, as a one-and-done Olympic sport along the lines of tumbling 1932, croquet 1900, jeu de paume 1908, and the obstacle course swim 1900.
If you liked this video, push like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.